Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be doing some research on this program right here. It's actually KT's University 9's FBA program. Okay, so this is a FBA program, Amazon FBA by Kyle and Taylor. So I'm going to do a full review of this program, and you can decide by the end of this video whether this is something you want to invest in or not, or there might be another solution depending on what you want to do. Okay, so this is 9 University's website. You've probably been here before, all right, and this is the actual training that you may have actually been on. It's a very simple website. Step number one, and then you just watch this video. Basically, it's a video presentation on Amazon FBA, how to actually get good at it, right? And then there's an application process to see if you qualify, right? So you've probably been through this process, and you're wondering to yourself, what is University 9's FBA program all about? What does it cover? How much does it cost? Is it good? What are you going to learn? All that great stuff. Okay, so Kyle and Taylor have been around for a long time. The FBA program has been around since 2017. It's been updated. It's a good program. 16 hours worth of content, 168 videos. So it's not a small program. It's a very decent sized program. And here's basically what you're going to learn about, right? In basically 6 or 7 modules. Okay. So first of all, the first module is all about setting up how the FBA selling system works. How do you understand FBA? What is it all about? How do you navigate it, right? And then how do you set up your business entity, whether it's an LLC or it's something else, depending on where you live in the world? And how do you set up your business structure so that you're safe and you protect yourself? All really good stuff so that you understand how to start selling Amazon products. And before I go into the next module, I just want to explain to you what Amazon FBA is, just in case you don't know. Amazon FBA is basically when you source your own products, physical products, usually like an iPhone or a fidget spinner or a kitty lamp or glasses or whatever it is, and they're going to take you through this process. And instead of selling it yourself on your own store, you're leveraging the supply chain of Amazon to help ship out all your products for you. Okay, now just so that you understand, whenever you do Amazon FBA, you're gonna have to pay Amazon for those costs, because they're not gonna do it for free. They have to box your products, they have to ship it, they have to do all the handling, which is quite expensive. But if you understand how to do this right, it can be a very lucrative business. Okay, so they talk all about that in module number 1, and then in module number 2, they talk all about profitable product selection. That's really important. And 9 University, they have their own customized software like their Boost 9 program and KT's proprietary SaaS program that will allow you to pick products a little bit better. All right, and so it's really important to understand how to pick the right products. Otherwise, like you can see on their on their video right here, it's all about finding the right product so that you can sell and be profitable and go after things that people really want to pay for online, if that makes sense, right? And then the third module is all about how do you connect with an elite level supplier. So how do you find a supplier that will supply the right products to you at a reasonable price? So they go into a lot of detail about how to go onto Alibaba, how to negotiate prices, how to negotiate how to get the product over to you, how do you do a package deal, all that great stuff. How do you sieve through all the crap and find the gold and the great suppliers that will allow you to get the results that you want, right? Then it's all about Amazon. So they talk about how to navigate, the Amazon monster, the Amazon giant, right? How do you start to, manage logistics? How do you send your products from your supplier to Amazon? All of the little complexities that work with Amazon, including barcodes and listings and shipping and handling and all that stuff that you need to know in order for you to get good at Amazon FBA, right? And then it's all about, the next module is all about optimizing your Amazon product listing. That's really important. So how do you maximize the way that people actually find your product? Okay, so how do you make sure that Amazon actually shows your product on their platform? That's really important, right? So how do you go into getting great pictures of your product? How do you make your product that stand out? How do you increase the rankings of your product so people can actually find your stuff? And then the last couple of modules is all about how do you find targeted traffic to find your products, because the whole thing is you're not only just finding products and branding and handling all the shipping and handling and doing your store setup and your business setup. It's also about how do you get customers to find your stuff. That's really important. If people can't find your items on Amazon, then you're not going to be able to sell anything, right? So the last 2 modules are all about how do you do Amazon sponsored ads, okay, which they do in a lot of detail. So how do you get Amazon to promote your stuff inside the Amazon platform, which is very powerful, okay? And then they cover, they've got a mini Facebook ads course. at the end, right? So they teach you all about the, the A to Z, but very light, strategies on how to use Facebook to advertise your products even more outside of Amazon, which is pretty cool. So it's not super detailed, but it's enough for you to get started, okay? So that's the full program. It's literally an A to Z on how to get set up with Amazon FBA, how to pick good products, how to leverage their tools to maximize your product selection to get into profit, how do you set up your store, your business, how to work with Amazon, how to find the supplier, how to drive leads to your business so that you can sell as much product as possible, right? They've got a refund. The only thing about their refund is it's only 10 days, right? And you must have a minimum requirement before they'll refund your money. And it's a $1,997 investment, okay? So it's not the cheapest program out there, but it's not the most expensive Amazon FBA program out there. It's somewhere in the middle, okay? The cheapest programs generally go for about $800 to $1,000. Middle of the road is $2,000, which is where 9 Universities FBA program is. And then they've got some really expensive ones at about $3,000, $4,000, even $5,000 for an FBA program. So these guys sit somewhere in the middle, okay? So overall, as an FBA Amazon program, it's decent. It's really decent. The price is not too expensive. It's somewhere in the middle. The only thing I would say is their refund policy is pretty light. It's only 10 days, which is quite short. Most people do a 30-day refund policy, but it really depends on you. If you have a good program, then you don't have to refund, okay? So what I would say is, look, if you're interested in getting into Amazon FBA, like you're sold on Amazon FBA, you're like, I only want to sell physical products like a phone or a fidget spinner or a kitty lamp directly through Amazon to get them to handle all the shipping and handling, then this is a really good program, okay? But I don't really have a problem so much with 9 Universities FBA program because they've obviously done very well. They've shot the program very well. It's a very detailed course. I mean, it's hundreds of hours, It's let me just go back here just to check. Sorry, it's 16 hours long. So it's not a small course. It's a very decent sized course, 168 videos. So it's a very decent FBA program. It's just that the FBA model is not the easiest model to get into profit with, okay? So here are the problems that I have with the FBA model specifically. The first problem is that the profit margins are very low on Amazon FBA. We're talking about 15 to 25%. Now, the reason why it's so low is because you have a cap on how much money you can earn, okay? You have to physically buy the product. Think about it. You have to buy an iPhone, and then you have to resell it on Amazon for a slightly higher price. So the margins that you make is what you actually generate in revenue, which means that your income is capped. It becomes a volume game. The other problem with Amazon FBA is that the costs are very high. You need a lot of capital to get started. You not only have to buy 9 Universities training program on FBA, you have to spend money on your business. You have to set up your store. You have to pay a lot of costs to Amazon to handle all your shipping and handling. You have to buy all your product. You have to do research on your product. It takes a lot of time, right? You have to spend money on your paid ads, okay? So the capital cost that you have to invest in Amazon FBA is very high. It's higher than most other online business models. It's one of the more expensive ones for sure. The other thing that I don't really like about Amazon FBA is that, again, the cost is very high, right? And the profit margins are low. And if you do something wrong on Amazon and they don't like your listing, they have the right to shut your account down. A lot of people don't know that, right? And it's a risk. Anytime that you put your product or your business onto somebody else's network, and Amazon is considered a network, right? They can do whatever you want, or whatever they want. So if they don't like something about your business, they can shut you down, and they don't have to open it back up for you at all right? So just understand that you don't have 100% control of your business. And for me, anytime there's a business where you're not in 100% control, I don't really like that kind of business model, okay? So that's just my 2 cents on Amazon FBA. I think that there are a lot of other ways that there's a lot easier to get to your high income goal. So if your income goal is $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month, I think there are a lot of other online business models that are much easier to get to those levels compared to Amazon FBA, okay? But if you're 100% sold on Amazon FBA as a strategy, then 9 Universities FBA program is good. It's very decent, all right? But if you're here right now because you're in research mode, you don't know what you want to do. Maybe you're like, Aaron, I don't even know what I want to do. I'm just here because I've heard of Amazon FBA, but I'm not 100% sold on it. I'm just kind of doing some research. I'm shopping, I'm kind of in research mode right now. Maybe you'd be interested in doing what I've done to create a multiple 6-figure business. So I've been around for a long time. I've been marketing online for 12 plus years. I've tried the good, the bad, the ugly. Literally, you name it, I've tried it, right? I've owned a dropshipping business. e-commerce. I've done affiliate marketing. I've been in 5 or 6 different multi-level marketing companies. I've done survey websites. I've done ClickBank, JV, Zoo, Warrior Plus. I've done GPT-style websites, marketing systems, top-tier sales programs. You name it, I've tried it. I've invested more money into my online business than most people have even, been able to try. Hundreds of thousands of dollars I've put into this business, right? And out of all the business models, I found that the one that's the most profitable, the most scalable, the lowest cost, and the easiest to scale without having to hire a huge team is something called affiliate marketing. That's all you're doing is you're selling other people's digital courses, right? Because you don't have to create the course, because you don't have to, buy a lot of the cost to sell to other people. It's all digital. The cost to get in is very low. The capital is very low capital intensive compared to like Amazon FBA or dropshipping, where you need a lot of money to buy a lot of the products before you can even start the business, right? And so I got really good at affiliate marketing after failing in all this other stuff for years and years and years, right? 2009 to 2016, 8 years. I spent over $100,000 and I couldn't get into profit. It was just the most frustrating time in my entire life. And then finally, from 2016 to 2019, I got really good at affiliate marketing, selling other people's digital courses. I eventually got to a multiple 6-figure income. I was tripling my corporate salary every month. And so I quit my corporate job full-time after 15 years of being in corporate in April 2019, and I went full-time. And this is my home office where I work from every single day. And I've got thousands of students all over the world right now where I teach them this skill of affiliate marketing and selling other people's stuff. So if you're like, well, Aaron, I would love to learn how to do that. I would love to get into a business model where it's scalable, it's very profitable. You can be a solopreneur and still grow to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 US dollars a month without hiring a team of 5 or 10, people, staff, even virtual assistants. You don't need any of that, right? Then this might be a model that you would be interested in, okay? So I've got a workshop absolutely free. All you need to do is click the link directly below this video, the first link in the description box. It's going to lead you to my website. Enter your best email address and I'll send you the workshop directly to your email. Watch it. It's super detailed, okay? It's going to show you, open your eyes to this whole world of affiliate marketing, how you can get to high income levels. And I'm going to show you the right way to set up your business so that you don't make the same mistake that 95% of affiliate marketers out there make that keeps them broke. I want to show you how to do this right, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this review of 9 University's FBA program. If you want to get into Amazon FBA, I recommend 9 University as a program. If you're not so interested in Amazon FBA and you're still shopping around, check out affiliate marketing, because I still think this is the #1 way to earn money online this year. And when you learn to do it right, it's just the most incredible business model in the world. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video today. Take care, all the best, and I hope to see you on the workshop.